How's it going, everyone? This is Ben Cat Zinker, and today we are doing another episode of Poly Diary. I really like doing this series because I get to talk about more than just me personally. I get to help. I get to reach out to others, and that's kind of not something I tend to do a lot of on my channel, unless my videos make others smile, though. So I guess I do kind of reach out to an extent, but I want to reach out to more of, like, not just a gaming audience. In the LGBTQ community, I want to reach out to an audience who perhaps prefers vlogs, motivational posts, things like that. Now, what I want to talk about this episode is lying in polyamorous relationships. Lying is not good. In fact, it's probably one of the most toxic things you can do. I happen to also be talking about this because of certain events that have transpired in the past between okay, why don't I tell a little story, and we'll give the moral, we'll give the little moral of the story here. It'll give us the moral of the story. There's two actual little stories I want to tell here. First off, I'm going to say Jay again. Jay is going to come up. This anonymous Jay person that I once knew. Me and Kat both once knew. Well, Kat and I, sorry. We had a crush on Jay, and made Jay swear on her soul not to tell anybody that we were polyamorous. Because, you know, for us at the time, that was like, ugh, no one must know of this, you know. But now it's kind of like people know, but they don't know. It's like whatever. But I'm gonna get to that. Basically, yes, she promised on her soul not to tell anyone, and then I found out from certain sources, because I always warned Jay that I'm like, I have eyes and ears everywhere around this school. And she didn't believe me. So it came back to me that she had told one of her friends, and I said, I was extremely paranoid at the time. I was bullied just a couple of years ago. I was pretty bad year. Pretty rough year in my life. But Panda and Cat both helped me get through that, but thank you both so much for that. But yeah, continuing on the story. Basically, she had told a friend, I don't want to be in their three-way relationship. I don't want to be polyamorous with them. I'm just like, at some point I was just like, okay, well, you could have told us that to our doggone faces, alright? You could have said something, but the more funny incident, and it's actually funny because I look back on it, and Jay kept on betraying me. I kept trying to be sorry, like I cried over. Why did I cry over a person? Why was I trying so hard for that person if they just gone and like betrayed me so many times? Never. Okay, this is another motivational thing here. Never. And I mean never. If someone's treating you like total crap, never try to win them over. Alright, don't try apologizing back. Don't do that, because it does not go well. It's going to hurt you over and over and over and over and over and over and over. As SpongeBob once said, it's not gonna be like this or this, it's gonna be like this, it's gonna be all over the place. And so what I want to tell you is don't try for someone who's just going to treat you badly and be a total jerk about it. Don't do that. But that's the funny part that I didn't realize, was I was being a dummy and fell for a cute face and didn't look so much at the soul. I'm going to admit to that. We've all had those moments. We all see people with cute faces, right? You know you do. Maybe I'm that cute face. Probably not, but another story here is something that happened recently. I'll mention. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for mentioning this, but that man crush I mentioned on Tumblr, yeah. So I kind of found out his number, and don't think I'm creepy. I wasn't like, Gasai, like, hee, I know your number, Yuki-chan. No. Don't, no. It's not, no. I wasn't like that, but I was curious because I thought, hey, if we're gonna be all living together, might as well get to know him while we can. He's kind of cute too. Yeah. I've been checking him out like a book at the library. Okay, sorry. No time for puns. I'm sorry. Bad pun. Then I start texting him, and he's like, "Why are you so nervous for?" And I'm just like, "Well, because." I'm just like, "Okay, can we talk openly here without anyone saying?" He's just like, "Yeah." I'm just like, "Okay, I admit, I think you're pretty damn cute. Let me just lay that down for you. You're pretty damn cute." And I did think he had a cute face. I admit. But he was lying. It was lying again. When you go and lie to someone, especially in polyamory, it's toxic to a family, to a relationship. But yeah, he kind of isn't there now, in the picture. But yeah, it's okay. Like things are healing. Things are healing. But let's look at the funny part of this. Let's look optimistically at all of this. Let's look optimistically at this. When I told him he was cute, he was just like, he was just like, "Are you gay or bisexual?" It's just like, well, excuse me? You just mentioned two. You mentioned two sexualities. And you also assumed that I was male. And clearly, I thought we'd been over this. I thought we established this a long time ago that I'm not just male, okay? I thought we had that established like a while back. And another thing was, what was it? It was that he said like he just assumed sexuality. Don't assume. Never assume things. In a polyamorous, when you're polyamorous, don't assume. I've had that trouble in the past. I still sometimes do assume things about people. I admit, I'm paranoid, I'm sensitive, alright? I have a sensitive side, you guys just never see it. Until I start making those posts about why I haven't been active, but, though that's for a different time. I was upset about he assumed sexuality as well. And I'm just like, no hands, I'm sorry, I'm pansexual. I don't let parts define who I date. I let souls define who I date. Like, souls, I don't like, I don't like, oh hey, look at my crotch, or I don't like, oh hey, look at that ass, or hey, boobies. No, I don't do that. I don't do that. What I see is, hey, look at that kind heart. Oh my goodness. That brings me to tears. And hey, oh my gosh, you're so outgoing. I love that. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you are amazing. Or, hey, you're very funny. I like that about you. I like your humor. It's not dry to me. To me, your humor's moist. So no, but you're really funny. And so, I go for the souls, and I told him that, and he says, "Oh, well, please stop flirting with me. I'll bring it up right now, actually. Let me just do that." He says, "You're fine, bro. Just please no more hitting on me." I'm just like, whoa, okay, what? Alright, I can understand that, but I don't know. Okay. And then what really got to me was when he told me not to hit on my own lover. And hit on means not to, like, bah, 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 not domestic violence. It means, it's kind of like a bit of some slang. not sure how modern, but it means to flirt with, to, you know, to flatter. So I guess you could argue that I flattered him. He was claiming to be straight. So I don't see why he needed to claim that. He should have just taken the compliment and said thank you. That's the problem with some people. I'm not going to rant about that, though. That's for another time. That's, again, for another time. But I said, okay, well, how can we not flirt with lover if we're also dating Dest? And he just says, you better not be. And I'm just like, or what? What are you going to do? You know, you stepped into this knowing polyamory was about sharing. If you're not up to sharing, then there is the freaking door. Okay, there is the symbolic door. The imaginary door. Let's imagine.
Imagination.
You know, you can take something like my drawing tablet right here. Let's get Mr. Drawing Tablet. See this? See this? This is a door. This is a door, okay? It's closed right now. See this closed door right back here? If you can't, like, respect someone. And part of it was that he couldn't respect one of our lovers' genders, and that wasn't cool either. That he didn't actually acknowledge that. You know, you need to acknowledge all of your partner's genders, no matter what. You need to do that. And so here's the door. Here's the imaginary door. It's my drawing tablet. I use it rarely, but it's still really good. I still like it a lot. It's a gift. I love gifts. And so if you can't respect someone completely, if you can't handle that sharing, then just, there's the door. I opened it for you. There's shoop door. You know, I'm gonna put that drawing tablet back now, but can you see where I'm going with that? That was a door. Alright, that was a door, and I opened it. For those who want to leave, for those who can't handle it, you know, that's the door. I hope maybe you enjoy it, maybe you realize that lying can hurt, and more things that lying can do. You don't have to watch this part if you don't want to. I was just telling stories, trying to get the idea across. But what lying can do is, it can, like, if you don't tell your partners that you're dating someone, that is cheating. And you might ask, oh, but Ben, Kat, Zen, Kerr, if you're polyamorous, how is it cheating if you don't tell your partners? Well, it's as common as it is in monogamous relationships, my dear viewers. If you have that one person that you're dating, and you go and date another without telling them, without their consent, that, my dear viewers, is cheating. That's what cheating is. Okay? That can happen. You'd be considered cheating. You could end up getting kicked out in some cases, I suppose. Or not really, but people will not want you around as much if you're going and lying to them. Especially if you're just their friend and you share a lover, you know, common associates. Or living in the same house would be even worse. If you can see where I'm going with that, that could be very bad. But yeah, you always want to tell them. You always want to tell your partners. And speaking of primaries, look who is on the phone right now. My cat was just texting me, so I'm gonna wrap this up now so I can have some nice quality video game time since we can't really hang out a lot. I can't really see a lot of my lovers a lot anyway. It seems like that, but we still keep things going great. You know, online relationships can work. Isn't a little thing. They can work. You just gotta make them work. Takes a lot of effort, though. It really does. You gotta have patience. But anyway, lying can lead to a lot of things, such as breakups, divorce, people consider you cheating, bad reputation. There's all kinds of consequences to lying in polyamorous relationships. But I'll save cheating for another episode, because I also feel it's an important topic to touch on. But I do hope you all enjoyed my little funny story. Because I like sharing my stories with you guys. It's really fun, and I'll see you on the next one so I don't get in trouble tonight for being up too late. Alright, love you all. Hope you all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite, dislike, whatever you feel is necessary. Comment, please. And no negative comments. Positive, supporting comments would be nice to help others too. Alright, I love you all. Stay safe, stay amazing, and I'll see you all in the next one. Mwah.